Surprise, motherfuckers! This is your friendly neighborhood Venger Satanis. Uh, it's been a while since I made a video, and I've been kind of busy. I started playing D&D with the boys, the twin boys. They're 8, and that started because they watched us, my friends and I, play like 3-4 weeks back, and they kind of got excited about that, especially Kylo, and he really wanted to play. And so I brought out Keep on the Borderlands, and then we played kind of a stripped down version of Advanced Crimson Dragon Slayer, which might sound weird because it's already pretty stripped down. You know, it's very right here rules light and minimalist. But I just I played it more the old way years ago when it didn't have all the little optional rules and little things here and there that went into it. So anyway, I just kind of like quickly cherry picked this. We played this for like an hour and a half, and then we played like 3 more sessions, I think. Kylo, by the end, was the one that really wanted to keep playing. His brother Kanan was just like, it's fine, it's whatever. He enjoyed it when he played, but he wasn't really like, oh yeah, we need to play like tomorrow or something like his brother was. And then for one session, we roped in their 2 older sisters, um, and that was a mixed bag. They were 13 and 11, the older 13 and 12, sorry, the older girls, and so they tried, and it was fun. They did pretty good, but a lot of just like out of game, out of character, like sibling rivalry, and just kids being silly. Anyway, I don't know if that's going to continue, but it was fun introducing the kids to role playing games because the older girls did. We played a small handful of times, like maybe 3 or 4 times, years and years ago. Um, Probably when they were around like 5 and 6. But I wanted to wait a little bit for the boys, and so they had a little taste of it. Kylo really liked it, but we'll see, what happens with that. Anyway, so that was a cool thing. If you're not already aware, because you're not reading my blog, how dare you? I started the 3rd season of the Chult campaign, and as I've explained in another video, what I've decided to do is to run pretty much a full year. So I stopped somewhere around like the 10.5 month mark, like so around 10, 11 months of the year. I run Chult, starting from like first level and going up to whatever, like 10th level usually. And so every year they start with new characters. It's the same basic campaign, just with different motivations and goals, and of course there's different stuff and factions and monsters, and so it's the same, but it's also different. It's like a TV show where every season it's something a little bit different, but yeah, it's also the same. I don't know if it's more like a show like that or something like how was that show with it was really cool. Starred Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson. The name is escaping me. It was like they were cops. True Detective. Where each season is like the same world basically, but also kind of completely different with different characters. So it's a little bit more like that than it is a traditional show with like every year is a new season, and because there you have the same characters. With this, you have different characters because they evolve, and then with new characters, you get to tell new stories, and you get to start from the beginning. Because if a campaign just keeps going and going with the same characters and they get high enough level, I mean, in old school D&D, you could do that because you could be playing for a full year and maybe get up like 2 levels or something like that. But the way I play, we pretty much level every other session. And so, yeah, you're playing like 10 months every other week, and you start from first level. By the end of that campaign, they're up to 10th level. And at 10th level, the game starts to change, and then the characters are usually so powerful and well equipped and whatever else that for me and probably for them, I think some of the fun is kind of gone. Anyway, so there's that. But what else? Okay, so I watched this video from the Mystic Arts channel, and he was talking about opening your sessions with a ritual, and that title caught my eye, so I watched the video. Very good. He referenced Matt Mercer and Critical Role, and how he starts. I've never really seen a full episode. I've just seen like a minute here or there, but apparently he starts each session with an opening monologue or an introduction to the session for that campaign. I think it's always the same, so it becomes like a ritual, something you do to start the game, get people ready, and immerse everybody in what's happening. And I just thought that sounds cool. I'm always looking for another way to like build on what I have and add like another layer, or somehow make things more immersive. Any little tweak or adjustment I can make, or thing I can like add on or take away in the rare cases that make the game just better. I'm all for trying. So I'm definitely going to try this. I also wanted to have something for GaryCon, which I will be at next month. Yeah, about a month from now. Looking forward to that. That's in Lake Geneva, as you know. Also, if you're thinking about attending, you should play one of my games. But also VengerCon in July. Please attend. Get your weekend badge now. I'll put the link in the description below. I hope you do. I hope you attend, because it's going to be an awesome time, a blast. Just be a whole weekend of gaming. I'm going to be running Chalt, and primarily, maybe a couple other things too. Last year I incorporated Chalt with the Dallas role-playing game. And this year I might do that, and I might, and or do, I was thinking the Rocky and Bullwinkle show, like incorporating that with Chalt, for whatever results that yields. I thought that would be fun. But anyway, I made this for a friend who's kind of having a rough time. And segueing into, I wanted my own introduction. And I also came up with a closing just a few minutes ago, because I knew that if I started an introduction and I liked it, I liked doing it, I thought it helped, and I think it will. So I'm 95% sure that once I start doing it, I'll keep doing it. I know very well that if something works well, I try to find a way to make it work even weller. And I was want to come up with a closing, and so I did that too. So I will, and I wrote it down here, my giant RPG binder for my Chalt stuff. So without further ado, in a world of fuchsia skies, pulp-drenched cities, and irradiated desert wastelands, precious few have the Zoth to survive Chalt and all her vintage demon laser sleaze. By his loathsome tentacles, I give you the Skinematic Vengerverse. So that's the opening, the intro. And here's the closing. As it was prophesied, the dark gods play their games of chance, and mortal beings pay that price. The primordial chaos glistens, reverberates, and crawls, strange and eternal, as it shall forever be. So it is done. So there you go. I've got this glyph to go along with that. And as people know, I also use a glyph or sigil or whatever you want to call it. The Cortalis Meta Sigil, right here, and that is a magical symbolic gateway to Chult. So I figure it's taken me a while, but I've accumulated, so many things that go into the game that I feel like elevate it to one degree or another. And I'm excited. I'm excited to try this out in 2 days with the next session of the home game. That's going to be session 4 of season 3 of the Chult campaign. And then I'm excited for GaryCon because I'm going to bust this out. I think I'm running Chult 2 or 3 times that weekend. And so I'm definitely going to have this, going to keep this with me. I'm bad at memorization, and so I'm gonna read it over to myself over and over again till I can get it, till I know it basically. But then I'm gonna have this with me because that would just add even more nerves trying to memorize it. That's one of the things that kept me from trying to do anything on like the stage. I took a class in high school. It was fun, but trying to memorize lines and then say them in front of people, like, wow, that's nerve-wracking and intimidating and causes a lot of anxiety, and I'm not that good at it. So, I'll have this with me so I can read it, but I basically know it, so I can look up and have eye contact, which is important. So, I think that's everything. I think I've covered kind of the basics of what has been going on in the Venger verse, Skinematic or not. So, thank you for watching. Again, please, if you're anywhere near Wisconsin, I really think you should come. I've had people come from Canada and California and New York. So if you live in like Illinois or Ohio or Michigan or Indiana, as well as Wisconsin, please consider attending. It's going to be really fun, really awesome, and it's that next evolutionary step in gaming. Because we do all kinds of things that's, it's the place to try and experiment and create weird things, and all the people that attend the convention are such a high level of both game mastering and playing that it's not like your normal convention where you sit down and the person at the head of the table, the game master, is like, hi, this is my second session ever of DMing anything, and I just wanted to try it at a convention for the first time. It's also my first convention, so we'll see how this goes. And I've been there. I've been in that situation. You can kind of hear the eye rolls and the groans silently, and sometimes you're playing with people that you're like, Jesus Christ, who are these people? But with VengerCon, it's all really cool, experienced, laid back, and chill people. But don't think that you have to be like a veteran to attend or to play or run anything at VengerCon. If you're just starting out, this is good too. But by and large, most of the people attend every year, which is fantastic. This is going to be our 4th year. It's going to be VengerCon 4, post-modern apocalypse. And all right. That's enough of me. So enjoy your weekend. Yeah, it's Thursday, so maybe you'll see this later today or tomorrow. And yeah, looking forward to all of it, and I will let you know how this goes. Um, I've never really done anything like this before, so I'm kind of curious to see and excited. I think it's going to go over really well. I like a lot of pomp and circumstance and ritual and things like that. And I've got my gong over here. So, you know, after I say the opening, I give you the Skinomatic Vengerverse. And then I'll probably do that at the end too. Say so it is done, and then I'll hit the gong again. So yeah, we'll see. I won't have a gong at GaryCon, but I have it here. Maybe I'll put the gong sound on my phone and like cue it up, so so my phone makes a gong sound like when I'm done. I don't know. That's an idea. Okay.